Good morning, members of the press, countrymen, women, and youth. Under the Patriotic Front led by President Edgar Lungu, the media environment in Zambia faced significant challenges marked by suppression and lack of press freedom. The government demonstrated a pattern of silencing dissenting voices by targeting independent media outlets. The closure of critical media houses such as the Prime TV highlighted a systematic attempt to stifle independent journalism and prevent the public from accessing diverse opinions and information. Journalists operating in the hostile environment faced harassment, intimidation, and even arrests, making it increasingly difficult to the media to function freely and impartially. In addition to the media crackdown, there was widespread violation of human rights, particularly against members of the United Party for National Development. UPND members and supporters were subjected to arbitrary arrests, police brutality, and persecution for their political beliefs. Peaceful protests were often met with excessive force, and political gatherings were disrupted under the pretext of maintaining public order. This repressive atmosphere not only undermined democracy, but also created a climate of fear among opposition members and ordinary citizens alike. The PF regime's actions represented a clear departure from democratic principles, eroding freedoms of expression, assembly, and association. Such practices stifled political participation and diminished Zambia's reputation as a beacon of democracy in the region. During President Edgar Lungu's regime, made of the United Party for National Development and their leader Hakainde Hichilema faced systematic organization, marginalization, and targeted harassments within the media space. Media platforms, which are essential for political leaders to communicate their visions and the policies to the public, became hostile grounds for UPND and other political parties under the influence of our party. On numerous occasions, UPND members and HH were wounded out of media houses, with some stations even forced to cancel scheduled interviews to political pressure. Security forces were often deployed to intimidate or forcibly remove UPND leaders from studios, preventing them from engaging with the Zambian people in several instances. Media personnel were threatened or coerced into denying coverage to the opposition. During our time, let's be real, let's not be hypocritical, also exerted significant control over state-owned media outlets, which frequently ignored or misrepresented the UPND's messages. The suppression extended to the private media houses as well, with some like Prime TV, as earlier indicated, facing government imposed closures when they attempted to provide a platform for the opposition voices. This created a lopsided media environment where only pro-government narratives were amplified, silencing dissent and undermining democracy discourse. President Hakainde Hichilema himself became a prime target of this campaign. His attempts to address the nation through the media were often met with resistance as authorities sought to limit his visibility and block his voice from reaching citizens. This blunted disregard for the press freedom not only violated the principles of democracy, but also deprived Zambians of their right to access balanced information and hear alternative political perspectives. The hounding of UPND members and HH from media spaces were emblematic of the broader representation faced by the opposition during the PF regime or our time, highlighting the urgent need to reforms to ensure media freedom and protect political plurality in Zambia. It is truly shocking that a regime once led by such brutal leadership can now accuse President Hakainde Hichilema of human rights violation. The very rights they denied him but are currently enjoying under his administration. The former President Edgar Lungu is freely enjoying all his human rights under this government, as are the majority of PF members, except for those who are facing legal issues. Here we are as PF members freely enjoying our freedoms of assembly, association and speech without being brutalized by the Zambia police or cadres from the party in office. This stark contrast highlights the commitment of the current regime to uphold the rule of law and respecting fundamental freedoms, even for those who once suppressed them. President Edgar Lungu was freely seen off at the airport some few days ago without being blocked for wherever he has gone for his medical issues. So for people to start saying, Zambian human rights record has shrinked or dwindled, it's not fair. People must tell the truth, and I've been compelled as the acting president of the party, the Patriotic Front, and as leader of opposition, and as a member of parliament, I've been compelled to state that I think people must be real. If people had committed offenses, as earlier indicated, if people had committed offenses, is that suppressing them so they must go scot-free? When they misappropriated Zambia's taxpayers' money on the expense of the poor people of Mafinga, the children that were sitting on the floor? No, let's be real. Even as it we are politicking, let's be real. You just need to be on the good side of the law. I thought I should state this fact and make a comment to what has been going on in the country. Thank you.